icLAAo, I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. Today is May 31st, 2026, day 151 of the 100 push-up, 100 squat progressive challenge for a year. We're on the last day of May, which means we're finishing off this last day with 140 push-up, 140 squat. And from tomorrow, June 1st, we're doing 150 push-up, 150 squat. We got it, we're pushing, and we're gonna complete this challenge because I'm him. You can't do this, I can do this, but you can't do this. Let's go.
And a fortress has three things: walls, boundaries that protect your focus, guards, beliefs that filter your thoughts, leadership, a clear purpose that directs your attention. Without these, your mind becomes a playground for temptation. Here's what most men fail to understand. Temptation is not seeking your pleasure, it is seeking your direction. If it can direct your thoughts, it can direct your life. If it can influence your internal world, it can dominate your external world. If it can enter your imagination, it can rewrite your destiny. So the question is not, will I face temptation? But how fortified is my mind when temptation arrives? Your mind must become a place where weak thoughts cannot survive. Discipline is not just about controlling behavior. It's about creating an environment where destructive desires cannot grow. That means removing triggers. That means avoiding familiar traps. That means limiting indulgences. That means restructuring your life around purpose. To master your faith, you must first master your appetite. Your appetite for laziness, your appetite for instant gratification, your appetite for validation, your appetite for distraction. These are the invisible addictions that quietly assassinate men before they ever rise. But the man who conquers himself, he becomes a weapon in God's hands, a vessel strong enough to carry destiny, a warrior disciplined enough to walk the narrow road, a king wise enough to guard his own front. And when you begin to win these internal wars, life responds, heaven responds, even people around you respond, because they can feel the weight of a man who governs himself, a man who doesn't collapse under pressure, a man who doesn't betray himself for temporary comfort, a man who carries a sacred authority earned through sacrifice. This is the truth. Self-control is spiritual power in physical form, and the man who masters temptation becomes unstoppable. Not because life gets easier, but because he gets harder to break. This is where your faith begins to bend.
As the embodiment of pure will's power. Marlowe Stanfield isn't just a character in life, he's a force of nature. The modern embodiment of Machiavellian realpolitik and Nietzschean will's power. Marlowe isn't guided by loyalty, legitimacy, or legacy.
I need to walk back up there back to the table.
Unlike a Barksdale, who adheres to an unwritten code, or Stringer Bell, who pursues respectability through capital, Marlowe seeks something more primal, domination for its own sake.
Yes, Smith. More. As long as I'm walking straight.
His worldview is fundamentally nihilistic. He doesn't chase wealth for comfort, legitimacy for social standing, or revenge for wounded pride. His singular obsession is control. And once he attains it, he no vices, no indulgences, no tells. He embodies the Machiavellian archetype, calculating, detached, and brutally effective.
Thank you, Joe.
Downfall. The limits of nihilism. Marlowe wins. He escapes prison, keeps his fortune.
140. Hold on, give me like 20 minutes to call you back. Yeah, I'm calling you back.
For entry into a legitimate society. But his response, my name is my name. My name is my name. It's not just bravado, it's existential despair. Outside the game, his power is meaningless. He cannot bend lawyers or CEOs to his will with fear. The name that once invoked terror now echoes into irrelevance. In philosophical terms, Marlowe suffers alienation. He brings the world for control, only to discover that control, once achieved, offers no fulfillment, offers a chance at legitimacy. But legitimacy is meaningless to someone who's never played by the rules. In his final scene, Marlowe returns to the corners, picking a fight to be alive again.
Ever.